Howdy everyone, Poacher here with an Age of Magic video, and in today's video we're moving into another AI Championship battle, Snow White versus Lipz, and with the toss of a coin, Lipz went first, so we'll go over the bans and selections, but you will notice straight off the bat, these two players have a very rough board. There is not much going on in terms of OP heroes. There's a tiny bit, but I mean, you know they're going to get banned straight away. So Lipz won. She chose to go first. Let's go over the bans and selections. We'll jump into that right now. So going into bans, Yuki was banned first by Lipz, then over to Snow, who banned Tiona. Lipz, Gloriana, Snow, Seven Knives, Lipz, Thick Lips, and Snow White, Tyros. So yeah, as you can see, the big heroes have been taken out already. So we're in for a fun match. So going to Lipz, she had first pick and she went with the Succubus. Now going with what is on the board, I think that is probably one of the better choices, to be honest. I don't think you could really go much wrong with that. She can do decent damage. She has decent control. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely a strong first choice with what heroes are available. Over to Snow, who then went the Mizuhiku and the Hylia. So she's got support now with the Hylia, some healing. Dot damage, but Mizuhiku hasn't really performed well in the tournament so far. So if you've watched the other matches, you kind of start to see which heroes do well and which ones don't. In other tournaments, Mizuhiku has done quite well. It's just think it's just the advancement in the game. He's just fallen off. Back to Lipz, we got Tahit and Hound. So that is the first, I want to say, mistake. Personally, I think. I don't know what's going through these players' heads, but I think the Hound was a good choice. Number one, it's her avatar. Gives it instant extra power. But the Eraser, I think, would have been the better choice over the Tahit. She's got the Succubus, she's got the Hound. The Eraser would have been able to add healing to her team and stat down to the enemy. So a very decent, while being able to do attacks at the same time. So I think that would have made a difference in her team. But the Hound can do decent damage and has a sleep as well. So back to Snow, who then went Eraser. She snatched up the Eraser and the Colonel. So now her healers are protected. I don't know if you can hide dark healers. Interesting. I have to see in battle what happens. Back to Lipz, who then went Hargrim and Infernus. So now she's got the tanky healer. I think out of all the healers on the board, I think Hargrim is the better option. Slow, yes, but tanky and can definitely help a team. So I think that's a smart choice. And the Infernus, again, if she had the Eraser, she could have gone a 4-demon team, and I think that would have just been a very safe win with this board. Back to Snow, who went Charizard for her last pick. Then we're going into subs with Lipz. She took Gasser and Schroeder. With Snow, she got Torak and Roland. So that is the setup for these two teams. So we'll jump into battle now, and we'll see how these two teams play out and who will be moving on into the tournament. Jumping into the first battle, and Tahit goes off first, going for the Hylia. She will hide in a moment, though. She'll going out on the Eraser. There's no other demons, so the healing for the Eraser is not going to be too valuable for Snow. So it is up to, I guess, Hargrim and Hylia, who's going to be able to keep their team alive. The lockdown is on Charizard. He's not going to be able to transform. It's going to be good. Lots of damage coming out from that Colonel. Holy Jesus. As Lipz' team just falls apart out of absolute nowhere. Two bleeds up, AoE dominating the... That was unexpected. Absolutely unexpected. First point goes to Snow. Moving on to round two. We'll take the fight over to the contenders. They'll choose what they want to do. Moving into the next match of the AI Championships, Lipz has taken out no one. This is the best team she thinks she can build, so we're going to go ahead and see what goes on. It is a point to Snow as the AoE comes out from Eraser. Quite powerful. The silence comes out, lands on one character, I believe, as a bit of damage is coming out on Colonel, but he comes through and whips and absolutely destroys the Infernus as her team is slowly losing health as the Hagrim comes out, gets a last minute heal in, but followed up by the Hylia heal as well. 1-for-1, match for match, and I think it goes downhill from here for Lipz, unfortunately, as the Hagrim is taken out, and there's not much she can do against the tankiness of that Colonel. He's protecting the back line amazingly. Charizard hasn't even transformed yet. I don't think he needs to. I just don't even know if the AI really knows how to use Charizard, since he's not really a playable character in the current game. But he's there. He was there. He did something, I'm sure. But there you go. Second point goes to Snow White. 2 points to Snow White. Lipz, unfortunately, eliminated from the competition. And there's another player out.